sorry to reach out to you out of nowhere. You're Sean's girlfriend, right?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not a stranger. My name is Michelle, and I used to be classmates with Sean. I was at the reunion with him.
I see. Nice to meet you. My name is Nina, and I'm Sean's girlfriend. Are you reaching out to me because something happened to Sean?
Well, it seems like he had one too many drinks. So I checked his phone to reach out to you about it.
I knew something happened. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'll go pick him up right now.
No, it's not like that. I wasn't reaching out to ask you to pick him up.
What? But he's wasted, right?
He's drunk, but he's still conscious. Well, he seems to want to drink more.
Is that what he's saying? I'm sorry that he's causing you trouble after getting drunk.
It's okay. Reunions are places to be wild. So, I think he'll end up going home in the morning. I thought you might be worried about him, so that's why I reached out to you.
Thank you so much for being considerate, but I'm sure he's about to get wasted. I'll go pick him up before he ends up causing you trouble.
It's okay, don't worry. I'm great at taking care of drunk people. I don't mind if he's wasted, so I'll be borrowing him from you.
What?
Besides, Sean seems like he wants to drink more. And he says he wants to be with me. He doesn't want to go home. Will you let him do what he wants to do?
Huh?
Anyway, I'll continue borrowing him from you. His clothes got a little dirty, so I'll get him changed. But we're not doing anything weird, so don't worry about him, okay?
Did you say his clothes got dirty? Did he end up puking? I think I should go pick him up. Where are you guys right now?
It's okay, don't worry. We're just drinking at my apartment. I happen to still have his sweatpants, too.
What? How do you have his clothes?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm actually Sean's ex.
What?
We used to be together when we were in college. Since we were pretty much living together, I still have Sean's clothes. Men's clothes can be used as pajamas, you know?
Michelle, can I just confirm something? You guys aren't alone at your apartment, right? Are there other classmates there?
Huh? No. They all said they have work tomorrow or a family to take care of, so they all left after we went bar hopping.
What?
But Sean was saying that he wanted to drink more. So, since I lived nearby, we decided to drink here.
So, after the reunion, he's at his ex's house alone?
Anyway, I never thought Sean will turn out to be such an amazing man. I shouldn't have let go of him. If I knew that he works at a large company living in a high-rise, I wish I were you, Nina. If only I endured him for just a little longer, your position would have been mine.
What?
We had so much fun at the reunion. Talking about how Sean turned out to be so successful, but that's why everyone made him drink, and he's completely drunk now. Even though a lot has changed, there are other things that he hasn't changed a bit. Sean is such a cute boy.
Michelle?
Anyway, Nina. Sean will be safely drinking in my apartment. Don't worry about anything. We're going to have a wonderful night.
Hey, Sean. It's already noon. When in the world are you coming back?
I'm so sorry, Nina. It seems like I drank too much last night. I just woke up on the street.
What? On the street?
I don't think it's sanitary for me to go home like this. I'll go home after showering somewhere, so I'll be home a little later.
Sean, what are you talking about? You went to Michelle's house, having fun until the morning.
Huh? How do you know about Michelle?
Michelle reached out to me directly.
What?
She said you'll be drinking at her house and not to worry about anything.
Oh, I see. I had no idea she did that for me.
And why were you sleeping on the street? You just woke up? Stop telling me lies.
I'm sorry. She's my classmate, but she's still my ex. I thought you would be hurt if I told you the truth.
If that's what you thought, you shouldn't have gone to your ex's house to begin with. How dare you drink at your ex's house all alone?
Well, I was drunk last night. I didn't think of it much. I just had fun with her as a classmate.
So you had fun all alone, huh? That must have been a productive reunion.
Look, we didn't do anything. I'm being serious. Nothing happened. I just don't want you to misunderstand anything.
That's a given. You and I are getting married in just a few months. If you had done anything, I'm not going to tolerate you.
That's right. We're getting married. I would never cheat on you with my former classmate. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'll be home as soon as possible.
Nina, good morning. I'm sorry I ended up borrowing him for the whole night.
No, it's fine. I'm sure the reunion must have been fun.
That wasn't the only fun part.
Huh?
Reuniting with an ex is so satisfying. To add, we didn't break up after hating each other. We had to be in a long-distance relationship because of work, and that's why we broke up.
Michelle, what are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to get back together with him? Nice try, but Sean and I are engaged.
He told me about that too, but you know what Sean said? He said he's thinking about putting off the engagement.
What?
He said that as we were reunited, he also said I've become such a beautiful woman and that he felt as if we were back in the old days.
So, what exactly are you trying to tell me? Are you saying that Sean will dump me to be with you?
Yes, exactly. Sean said it too. He wants to be back together with me and that he wants to marry me.
What?
He thinks he can make me happy now. He even asked me to visit him in his high-rise soon.
You're lying. Did Sean really say those things to you?
Yes, he works at a large company and he has more financial luxury. And he wants to go on a date that we would have never afforded back in college. Sean is so proactive. He's driving me crazy. He's the most successful person out of our classmates, and he's nothing like others.
What did you just say?
Anyway, will you please break up with him? Sean is completely into me. And to prove that, he's right next to me as we speak.
Hold on a second. Sean and I talked earlier. He says he'll be home as soon as possible.
How sad. Sean is still right next to me. He doesn't want to leave yet. He's still getting all physical with me.
He's such a terrible man. He must have lied to me just in the meantime.
But you get it now, right? You get who Sean truly loves, right? I stole your boyfriend at our reunion. We're going to get back together, so I'd like you to remove yourself from his life.
Go ahead. I wish you the best.
What? What kind of reaction is that?
He's such a show-off. I'm not going to marry him, so that's why I said go ahead.
What?
I'm fine if our engagement has been put off as of this moment. Go ahead. Be in a relationship, or marry him, or do whatever you want.
Show off? What are you talking about? You better stop insulting my boyfriend!
But it's the truth. He says he lives in a high-rise. He has financial luxury because he works for a big company. I'm amazed to see how he could lie so shamelessly.
What? He's not lying. Sean showed me the picture of the high-rise too. It seemed like he lives there.
I'm sure you're right. He lives in a high-rise, and that's not a lie, but I'm the one who's paying the rent. I, the person who works at a large company, the person who has the financial luxury, is paying for it.
What?
I wish Sean would pitch in too, but that would be challenging considering his income.
What's going on? You're working at a large company too? But you're saying that his income is challenging.
He resigned his job a year ago. Ever since then, he still hasn't had luck with his job hunt.
What?
He finally started working part-time though, but he only works 3 shifts a week. I figured it would be cruel for me to force him to pay the rent for our high-rise.
Hold on a second. What? Did you say he works part-time?
Anyway, will you please relay a message since you're right next to him? Tell him that I'll be tossing out all his belongings out the window.
Hold on a second. You need to explain what's going on. You were lying when you said that Sean only works part-time, right?
I think it's faster for you to ask him directly if he's next to you. Anyway... thinking about that.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's only a matter of time before Sean finds a job at a large company. We'll easily afford a high rise.
Okay.
Sean used to be amazing when we were in college. He got a job offer before anyone else did. I'm sure as long as he takes it seriously, he'll find a well-paying job right away. Sean alone will afford a high-rise. If anything, I don't mind hooking him up with a job, too.
Michelle, you're a devoted woman. You're even willing to hook him up with a job.
I try my best as a grown adult. I have connections with large companies, too.
What? Really?
I know you've been looking down on me as a thief who stole your boyfriend, but I work diligently at work. I handle business transactions with large companies, and my clients love dealing with me too.
I see. That's surprising.
Have you ever heard of Greenberg Company? I'm very close to the point of contact at that company.
What?
My point of contact is a lame old guy. But he always praises me on how pretty I am. I'm sure if I ask him a favor, he'll be happy to hire Sean. And then he'll finally be working at a big company.
Hold on a second. Is that the connection you were talking about?
You must be surprised.
Kind of. Actually, I'm really surprised. I'm actually the sales department manager there.
What?
I had no idea you worked for one of our client companies. I'll look into this matter.
What?
I don't want to conduct business with someone who would steal another person's fiancé. If anything, I might talk to your boss about this.
Hold on a second. What? Wait, Nina, are you a manager at Greenberg Company?
Yes, that's right. You must be surprised.
Hold on a second. You're lying. I thought you were just a rank-and-file employee at a large company.
Even if I were working for a large company, I wouldn't afford to live in a high-rise if I was just a rank-and-file employee. I'm in a managerial position.
Hold on a second. This can't be possible.
So, you said a lame old man is your point of contact, right? And the client company's point of contact is named Michelle, right? I'm sure I can find you quickly.
What?
Oh, but before I do that, I need to warn everyone in my department. I need to tell them not to do people a favor so easily out of greed. I need to make sure I tell everyone. Anyway, I'm excusing myself. Please make sure you lead a happy life with Sean. After I did a small research when I was back at work, it turned out that Michelle was an employee at our subcontractor. To add, she's been going out to a cafe and a power lunch with my company's point of contact, saying that they were meetings. And she's been personally gifted with some funds, too. Both my subordinate and Michelle were reprimanded at their respective companies. Michelle ended up getting transferred to a branch in the countryside. I thought Sean would have gone with her, but he said,
I want to work in the city.
So they ended up in a long-distance relationship. I heard they're about to break up because of the distance, just as they did back in college. Well, Sean still only works part-time, though.
Hey, girl! Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now! Milo is literally the most loveliest guy I've ever met! I spent a bit of time with him today, and he was just so attentive. And you think he's just a waste of space? You're delusional!
I don't get it. Why are you spending time with Milo? You know that he's supposed to be dating me, right? Do you not know your boundaries?
What do you mean, why? Isn't it obvious? You know I have a right to meet up with people, including Milo, right? Since when am I not allowed to freely hang out with other people?
Don't be so stupid. I know you can, but you do know that I'm in love with Milo, right? Don't you know that there's a friend code when it comes to relationships? You're just contacting me because you wanted to rub your encounter in my face, aren't you? That you're taking up his time when he should be with me?
Have you ever thought that maybe you're tying him down too much? You better stop doing that so I can spend more time with him. Women who keep their men all to themselves are hated on a lot, you know? Milo also said that as well.
It doesn't make sense why you're doing this, Riley. Why do you keep laying your hands on my man? Why would you do this to your friends? It's really horrible. This is the second time you've tried to do this, right? Why would you do that to me? To your own friend?
Don't you think you're being a bit hasty by saying that I'm trying to get my hands on him, Iris? It's not entirely my fault, you know. Well, I did have my hands on the previous boyfriend I tried to nab. They're just irresistible, I can't help it. But I know that they can't help it either. Milo is just such a gentleman, and I wish that we could have a loving and peaceful relationship. I wish for that so badly, just for a man to love me.
You want to be in a loving relationship with him? Excuse me? What is going on here? Why are you harassing me with this so much? Don't you remember that I moved away just so that I could get away from you and what you were trying to do? Why are you even in town right now?
If you keep being all hysterical, Iris, you're going to age like crazy, and you'll be covered in wrinkles by the time you're 40. Maybe you should consume a bit more calcium. Do you want some supplement recommendations? I'll be happy to give you some. I'll also tell you some of the supplements that are good for when you need to diet as well. I'm sorry, I might have hit a nerve with that statement.
Are kidding me with this crap you're pulling, Riley? How far are you going to go? Are you trying to make fun of me? Okay, you really need to answer my question. Why are you doing this to me? What have I ever done to you, Riley? I thought I was being a good friend to you.
Because I want to enjoy my life and feel alive. What's so wrong with that? It just so happened that I match well to your boyfriend. But I don't have any intentions of stealing him away from you or anything like that. If that happens, though, it's not entirely my fault. You were pushing them away.
Okay, that's enough. You're making me feel so bad right now. Don't ever contact me ever again. You're a complete homewrecker, you know that, right?
Oh, wow. I didn't think you'd get so frustrated over something so small. You're such a loser, Iris. Don't let this get to you. When we were students, you were always so bossy and telling everyone what they should and shouldn't do. You've never been cool.
That's it. I'm cutting you off. I don't want you anywhere near me ever again. We're not friends, so stop trying to get involved with people. get away with you not seeing me.
I knew you'd come around because you love me too much. Even though you said that you were cutting ties from me, you still decided to show up here to the ceremony.
Well, I was sent an invitation after all, so it seems like I couldn't refuse this offer. Anyway, I have other things I wanted to ask. So, first of all, what happened to you and Milo, huh? When I looked at the wedding invitation, I really thought it would be his name on it.
Huh? Milo? Oh, right, him. Yeah, we broke up like a long time ago. When he opened up to show me who he truly was, he was just a normal and useless human being. It makes so much sense because he was dating you, and you both more or less had the same type of personality.
As usual, I'm not surprised that you said that to me. You've been making so many snide comments toward me lately.
Well, at the time, I had like 3 guys on the go at once, but I got so tired of getting all of their attention, so I dumped Milo and then the other one too. In the end, the one who remained is the groom. He's completely devoted to me. It's so sweet. He's smart, kind, caring, and above all, very handsome.
I see. Out of the 3 guys you were dating, he won, I suppose. I don't get why you do something like this, Riley. I thought you were more mature than that.
Yeah, but of course he doesn't know anything about the situation I was in, and he'll never find out about it. I mean, have you seen my soon-to-be husband? He's really cool, isn't he? Also, he's an upcoming hire for this really famous company. He's still quite young, but I'm sure he'll earn a lot more money from now on.
Wow, Riley, do you seriously only think about your loss and gain from relationships? Don't you know how a lot of these men have loved you?
Well, don't most people think like that? I mean, I guess I was in love with Milo for a little bit, but it was only for a short time. I just got so bored, you know? Well, I guess that also made Milo your ex-boyfriend, too. I guess he loved me, but he just always let himself wander too much when it came to the opposite sex.
Okay, I get it, Riley. So how long, Jackson, you've been treating me as your enemy? I've not done anything to you. I suppose the grudge that you've had since we were students is still going strong. It's crazy.
Huh? What are you talking about? This has got nothing to do with our student days anymore. I'm just living my life the way I want to. Besides, the person I'm marrying, Jackson, has no connection to you, okay? Why must I complain so much until you're satisfied?
I think you're confused. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But I somehow get involved with things that you do.
It's because you made a decision to come to my wedding ceremony today. So of course you're involved. You need to take this wedding invite seriously. I don't just invite anyone and everyone. But to be honest, I just sent it with the intention of making fun of you with everyone from our school days when they arrive.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You just want to watch me rot and make me feel completely embarrassed by how you stole my ex from me.
How long have you been hanging around here for? This is actually really frustrating. Even though you lost your man so many times to me, you still showed up to the ceremony. Don't you realize that I sent that invitation as a joke? You do know that there are no more seats available to sit down at, right?
I never wanted to go because of you, Riley. I haven't got a clue what you're on about. I got the invite from the groom.
Huh? What do you mean you got an invite from the groom? How could you when you can't possibly know him?
I came to today's ceremony because I received an invitation to come and sit on the groom's side of the venue. Even though you sent me an invitation out of spite, I was never going to support you and watch you get married.
If you're planning on sitting on the groom's side, does this mean that you know Jackson somehow? Are you acquaintances? That seriously can't be true. You know that he's a really successful person, right? He's on a completely different level than you. The world that I live in is very different than yours, Iris.
Even though you don't know anything about me, it doesn't mean that you can talk down to me about my life.
Hey, I know you very well. Ever since we were students, you were always the girl with a strong desire to get everyone's approval. Trying to stand out, getting the top score in all the tests we did, getting first place in the state for badminton. Everyone was thinking and laughing at you with how much you wanted to be noticed. Such an attention seeker.
I don't get it. Even though you say that this has nothing to do with our school days, you keep mentioning it a lot. You remember things quite well. We should really get back to the topic at hand since this is totally unrelated. I'm actually Jackson's boss at his company.
Hold on a minute. What? I think we know for a fact that's not true. You do know that he works for one of the most well-known companies in the country, right? It would definitely not be the type of company that you'd work for. You've hardly got any qualifications to work in a top-notch company.
I thought so too, but 2 years ago, I was scouted as a programmer. Jackson also was hired to work as a programmer as well, okay? That's why, as an educator, I have built a lot of relationships with people at the company, including Jackson.
Jackson? A programmer? Really? First of all, we all know that you're talking crap right now, Iris. Stop trying to bring him down to your level.
Excuse me? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm being serious. He's a programmer at my company. Why don't you try asking him for yourself? He's a staff member of my company, and he's a programmer.
No matter how you look at it, being a programmer isn't just some fun job he does on the side. I thought he...
is a very small world. Okay, so what were you two arguing about exactly? Riley seems quite irritated right now. She was talking to a security guard earlier, so I was wondering what happened.
Okay, well, I suppose you're right. We did get into a bit of an argument before.
Okay, wow, you were? Why would you both be arguing on a day like this? It's not the best look to be picking a fight at a wedding venue.
It was about a bunch of stuff, really. It was kind of petty what she was saying, in my opinion. We were childhood friends, after all. You're still happy to marry Riley, right? When you're together, you're happy, right? You don't feel anything negative?
Yes, I still am, but I'm a little worried about the situation now. Riley was always saying bad things about her best friend from school.
Wait, what? Why would she badmouth me for? I haven't done anything to her in my life.
Yeah, I had a feeling she was talking about you because there aren't many people named Iris, and I knew you both were from the same area. She always used to tell me about the hate she had for you, and she would say just horrible things about you. Now that I think about it, when Riley was talking about you, it really did sound like it was all a lie.
Wait, it sounded like she was lying. What do you mean by that? What did she say to you exactly?
Well, I highly doubt that you were arrested twice for stealing, right? You didn't do that, did ya?
Excuse me? Riley accused me of stealing? Is she insane? I don't get why she's making up so many stories about me. I thought her and I were friends.
Look, she always talked about this girl called Iris, and apparently you were stealing things when you went to school together, and that's why everyone started to hate you. Also, during the preliminary rounds of the badminton tournament that you participated in, she said that she mixed laxatives into your water. I suppose it was to prevent you from competing or something like that.
Are you kidding me with this crap, Jackson? Did she really do something like that? I don't believe this.
Well, that's what Riley told me. Then I heard that you were
anymore, Riley. You do know that Jackson was really happy to be getting married to you, right? Why is there no point in doing this ceremony anymore? You're just going to leave a man who's devoted to you at the altar? Really, Riley?
And why do you think this is any of your business? I've made my decision, all right? Why are you butting into my life so much?
This isn't because Jackson and I work at the same company now, is it? That's not the reason why you left the ceremony, is it? Because it's kind of pathetic if that's the truth.
What are you even talking about? Why are you trying to talk to me? Can't you just let me be? You're so irritating!
I know that your purpose in life was to push me down and make me suffer for no reason at all. So, to show off that your soon-to-be husband works for a successful company, you sent me an invitation to your wedding. Then you found out that I turned out to be his boss, so you can no longer try to pull me down. That's why you're acting like this, right? This is why you've gotten so depressed? Because I outrank you or something?
Why do you think I feel this way? You're the one who's made me feel bad. Everything was your fault, you know, back then.
Jackson told me that you gave me some laxatives. You put them in my water bottle so that I couldn't play in the tournament that day.
I don't think it's a good idea to be having this conversation. I was just talking about my friends during my school life. I really didn't think that you and Jackson would ever meet each other. Like, what are the odds that you happen to be in the same job sector anyways?
Well, I don't mind if it's talked about now, but I wanted to say that I won the badminton competition because I worked and trained really hard. It's true that you were eliminated in the preliminary rounds, but I didn't care about you hating me. I just wanted to do well, and I think I did. You needed to get through those negative feelings you had towards me.
You always stuck your nose up at me. You always looked down on people like me. You started acting like you were the school hero and that you could approach anyone about any topic. You used to always go home with me, but then you started walking home with your other so-called friends. You completely ditched me and didn't care about me.
I didn't mean to. People just asked to walk with me, and I don't understand why you're holding a grudge against me after all this time.
You're so annoying and always look down on me like I was nothing to you. The same goes for when we had tests. You always got the top score in the class. That made you so popular, didn't it? Both good at studying and playing sports. Even though I tried my best, I could never beat you.
I can't believe you're bringing this all up when this all happened so many years ago, Riley.
Then you started dating that guy and I just couldn't believe that you'd betray me like that. You should have known that I liked him a lot.
Hey, when I told you that he confessed that he had a crush on me, I told you then, remember? You said to me, don't worry about me, just be honest about your feelings, so I was. I have always been open with you and tried to be your friend, but you made it really difficult for me.
What else was I supposed to do other than say that? I couldn't help but feel frustrated and sad all at the same time.
Look, I'm sorry you felt like that, Riley. I didn't realize that you held this all in for all this time. It's true that I may have underestimated your feelings. I'm really sorry for doing that to you, but you shouldn't let what happened in the past take over you. You can't hold on to what happened anymore. It'll eat you alive, Riley.
But I also knew that you meant no harm. I think I was just making matters worse for myself. Thank you for apologizing. I'm sorry this is all my fault. I did steal your boyfriend so I could get some sort of revenge on you. I wasn't really thinking about how you would feel about it at all, and that was awful of me to do that.
Look, it doesn't matter. We don't need to keep bringing it up over and over again. I was so annoyed with what you both did. Either way, he was a man who couldn't resist the temptations of another woman. I don't know why men act like this and want to hurt a woman so badly, especially when they want to get with one of her friends.
But I thought about all of this after I dated your 2 ex-boyfriends. I'm sorry to say it, but you really don't have an eye for men.
Yeah, I get it, Riley. There's no need to start... But maybe you've got a better eye for men. Jackson is a really nice person.
I suppose it's time for the ceremony to start already? What should I do? I've got no idea how to do this. Jackson must hate me so much right now for ditching the ceremony. I just thought there was no point hanging around.
Jackson is going around apologizing to the guests at the ceremony. very day just to pay off what they owed for the ceremony that didn't go ahead. He has also apologized to Iris for what happened. To be honest, she didn't think it was something that she could easily forgive. She told them to keep apologizing until it felt right to forgive them. Maybe one day, Iris, Riley, and Jackson could be best friends again, but only time and enough apologizing would tell.
Julia, are you okay? I heard you were in an accident.
I'm sorry, Amy. I know you came to my wedding today.
Don't worry about it, but are you okay? I heard it wasn't a life-threatening accident, but are you hurt?
Well, I ended up fracturing both legs. I'll be in a wheelchair for a while.
Oh my goodness! You are the bride, and it's your day, but you broke both of your legs!
I can't believe this either. While I was on the way to the venue, a driver on the opposite side was asleep as they were driving. It all happened so quickly.
I wish I could say that you're fortunate enough to be alive, but I'm sure your body is hurting from the injury. To add, you ended up fracturing both legs.
I'm more suffering emotionally, though. We ended up canceling the wedding today. The venue said they'll let us postpone the wedding. But I don't even know when I'd get to have my wedding, given the nature of my injury.
Oh, cheer up, Julia. I'll be here to celebrate your wedding, no matter when you'll get married, so take it easy. You should focus on getting better.
Thanks, Amy. If you don't mind, will you come visit me when things wind down? It sounds like I'll be hospitalized for a while.
Sure, I'll come see you.
Sorry I couldn't reach out to you until now. I made sure I explained what happened to all of our wedding guests. Also, I just finished the meeting with the wedding coordinators.
Thank you so much for everything. And I'm sorry that I ended up in a car accident on a day like this.
It's not for you to apologize. It's not like you wanted to be in this accident.
Thank you, Tristan.
I wanted to talk to you about what's to happen now, but are you feeling okay? If you want, I can talk to you another day.
My injury is fine. I'm well enough to be texting.
Well, about our wedding, they said that they can only postpone it if we were to have it within the upcoming year. They said we can have it any time as long as it's within the year, but if it's going to be later, they'll have to treat it as a cancellation.
Oh no! The doctor said I'll have to go through rehab and treatment, and that I should expect that it'll take a few years before I can walk normally again.
A few years, huh? What about we have the wedding by having you in the wheelchair after things settle down?
I know I'm being selfish, but I don't want that. I want to walk the aisle with Dad.
Sure. You've been looking forward to it for such a long time.
Yeah, I've always dreamed about it ever since I was little. I'm hoping to have our wedding after I'm fully healed.
Look, I've been thinking about it, but maybe we might as well not have a wedding.
Sure. I don't think I'll finish my rehab in the upcoming year. I guess I have no choice but to give up on the wedding.
Well, not just the wedding. How about we put off the marriage itself? I think we should break up.
What? Tristan, why are you suddenly saying that?
I mean, we can't have the wedding no matter what. It's gonna take a few years before your legs are fully healed. I'm sorry, but I'm not confident to support you through all of that.
Don't worry, Tristan. Even if I have to live in a wheelchair, I'll make sure I won't cause you trouble. I'll make sure I'll take care of myself.
I think this was meant to happen. Fate is telling us that we shouldn't get married.
What?
Well, I'm not sure if this is the right time for me to say this, but to tell you the truth, I've been debating whether I should marry you at all. I mean, there's someone else that I've been interested in.
What is this? What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, Julia. I honestly want to marry someone else. So please, I want to break up with you. I want to marry Amy instead of you.
What? Hold on. Did you say Amy?
Yeah. We've actually been going out for a little while now.
What?
And I confirmed with the venue, and they said I could still book a wedding tomorrow, so I decided that I might as well just have the wedding with Amy instead.
Hold on a second. My brain isn't processing what you're saying.
Is it because of the accident? Did you hit your head?
That's not what I'm saying. Why was my groom secretly in a relationship with my best friend? And you're telling me that you're going to marry her? You can't be serious about this.
It's better than wasting money on cancellation.
What?
So I'd like you to focus on getting better. We'll get married tomorrow and we'll obtain the marriage certificate too.
You're kidding me. This is impossible.
That's it. Take care. Amy and I will lead a happy life. You can focus on getting better that way.
Hey, Amy! I need you to tell me what's going on.
Didn't Tristan already tell you everything? Don't worry, I won't be giving any excuses.
Does that mean you admit to everything? About how you were having an affair with your best friend's fiancé, and about how you're marrying Tristan tomorrow!
Yeah, sure.
This is unbelievable. You were worried about my injury until just earlier. You even said you'll be at my wedding. Were you lying to me the whole time?
They only ended up being a lie. I was initially planning to celebrate your wedding.
What?
I was just with him to have fun. But I never thought he'd end up getting all serious about me. It hasn't even been long since Tristan said,
This is fate. I want to marry you. I booked the venue for tomorrow, so let's get married.
I was just as surprised too.
But you ultimately agreed to it. The bride, your best friend, is hospitalized because of an accident. And while that's happening, the two of you are going to get married. You guys are terrible.
Oh, don't be so mad. It's better than wasting money on the cancellation. You wouldn't want to pay it, do you?
What?
Besides, the wedding favors and decoration won't end up being wasted. We'll use them all tomorrow. Nothing will go to waste. Everything that you've done will be in full use.
You better be kidding me. Did you really think that's going to make me happy?
Oh, are you seriously mad about this?
Of course! You guys are driving me nuts!
If you're so upset, why don't you come punch me in my face? Oh, but I guess you can't do that because you're in a wheelchair.
You're the worst person I've ever met. I thought you were my best friend. I can't believe you're betraying me like this.
You should forgive me if you're my best friend. I ended up stealing Tristan from you. But your beloved man and your best friend are getting married. Isn't this wonderful?
Not at all! You're not even my friend anymore. I'm cutting ties with you as of today.
Okay, that's fine. But even after you cut ties with me, you can't stop us from getting married. I'll be the bride on behalf of my injured best friend. You can just lay on the hospital bed while that's happening.
That's helpful, thanks.
What?
You guys are so terrible, and it's somehow satisfying at this point. I'm glad I don't have to marry a guy like him. This accident was meant to happen.
Why are you being appreciative all of a sudden? You were upset about me and Tristan until just now. Maybe you've gone mentally ill after the accident.
Say whatever you want. Anyway, don't even mind me anymore. Go ahead and have the wedding with Tristan to take my place tomorrow. Good luck living the rest of your life with that terrible man.
What the heck was that wedding? It's horrible! What's going on?
Huh?
Julia, hear me out. This is unbelievable. There was a strange woman who came to destroy our wedding.
Ah, so the wedding is over. It must have been a long day. How was it? Did you have fun?
Are you even listening? It wasn't fun at all. She said,
You must have suddenly switched the wedding day just to deceive me. Nice try, but that's not going to work. You're not getting away from me no matter how hard you try.
And she started making a scene. The wedding was completely ruined.
Calm down, Amy. You might have thought she's a stranger, but maybe that wasn't the case for Tristan.
That's right. Tristan turned pale, and he was asking her why she was there. And then that girl started to claim that she was also his wife. She brought a small child with him and said,
"Why are you having a wedding with another woman? I thought you were going to marry me." Ah, so she even brought her child, huh? That's quite bold of her.
"You must know something. Based on what you said yesterday, I knew something was wrong."
Know something? Well, since the cancelled wedding was postponed to the following day, I thought I'd let that strange woman know about it.
What?
Tristan is such a terrible man. Not only he cheated, but he made her have a baby. He talked about marrying her. Well, he was trying to secretly marry me instead, without telling me anything. Terrible, don't you think?
What? You're lying, right? So, is that kid truly Tristan's kid?
Oh, I guess if I include you, he was cheating on all three of us. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Hold on a second. You need to explain this to me. Cheating on all three of us? What do you mean by that?
I just discovered this yesterday. When the accident happened, I found a bunch of evidence of his affair.
What?
The other party's car crashed into my car so badly, both I and everything that was inside the glove compartment ended up getting thrown outside the vehicle. And then there were a bunch of photos that went all over the street.
And are you saying that those were evidence of his affair?
Yeah, that's right. A strange woman, the child, and Tristan looked all happy in those pictures. I wonder if it was before they had the kid, but there were pictures of him going on a date with her too. Also, some drawings from the kid that said, "I love you, Daddy," too.
What?
Oh, there were pictures of you and Tristan too. My body was hurting so badly I couldn't stop bleeding, and there were unbelievable pictures all over the place too. I ended up passing out at that very moment.
Hold on a second. Where are those photos right now? You better show me.
It's on the table that's right by my bed. After the accident, the police officers were kind enough to pick them all up for me. They seemed to be awkward about it as they were handing them to me though.
What?
I wish I could show you, but I don't even want to see your face. So, after I get digital data of all of them, I'll send them to you.
What? This can't be possible. Does that mean he was also cheating on me? And, to add, she even had his baby.
I guess it's hard to see what's right under our noses. I never thought he'd be hiding all those evidence inside my car. I almost never touched the glove compartment. If I think about it, it's a perfect place to hide things.
This can't be possible. I can't forgive him for doing this.
You had an affair with him to begin with. You're not entitled to be upset for getting cheated on. By the way, I was wondering if you guys got your marriage certificate. Or are you guys about to do it?
That's right, the marriage certificate. We got it yesterday. We figured we'd be busy today, so we took care of it yesterday.
I knew you guys would do that. Alright, so Amy, you can't run from this mess.
What?
Good luck with everything. They're switching out my IV, so I gotta go.
Hey, Julia, what the heck is this invoice?
Wow, did you already get it? Make sure you send me the money.
What the heck is going on? Why do I owe you $30,000 in compensation?
Huh? It's to compensate for putting off our engagement.
You better be kidding! I don't have the time to be dealing with this right now. How dare you send me something like this?
Oh, what happened?
You probably know what's going on. Because of you, things are turning in the wrong direction. Amy is claiming compensation, saying that she wants to break up with me And my other girlfriend is saying that I conducted romance fraud, and she's claiming compensation and childcare.
Well, of course they'd say that.
And now you're claiming compensation too? I can't take this anymore! Are you trying to make me go bankrupt?
I'm not trying to go bankrupt. I only want you to be responsible. Whether it's possible or not, you're going to pay what you owe. That's the least you could do to be responsible for hurting me.
You can't be doing this to me! This is all happening because you ended up in that accident!
Huh?
I would have married you if it weren't for the accident, and I would have broken up with Amy at one point, too. I was planning to end things with the other girl, too.
Tristan, I can tell that you're not remorseful for anything at all.
Hey, Julia, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Maybe we should get back together.
What?
You know, Julia, you'll get a lot of settlement because of the accident, right? We can spend that money to pay the other two compensation, and everything will be resolved. I'll make sure I get it together as your husband.
Are you being serious right now?
Julia, you broke both of your legs, and I'm sure you need help. Isn't it scary to think that you'll have to live on your own after you're released from the hospital? I'm sure I'll be helpful to have around you, so I think it's in the best interest for both of us to get back together.
What?
I'm sure you still love me, right? You haven't moved on yet, right? Until your injury is fully healed, I'll stay by your side to support you as your husband.
Just get out of my life, you bastard! If you ever send me dumb texts again. I'm going to use all my settlement money to run you over with my car. I'll hire some scary people and make sure they run over you.
Julia, are you mad right now? Do you not want to get back together with me?
Do you prefer a 2-ton truck or a 3-ton? I'll run you over with whichever one you ask for. We'll make it a round trip.
I'm so sorry. I'll excuse myself at this time.
Julia, this is horrible. Tristan says he won't let me file the divorce. He's asking me to raise the kid that the other woman's making us raise.
So it's you now.
Don't you think this is ridiculous? That woman who came to ruin my wedding said that she's sick and tired of everything and that she'll give us all parental rights over the kid. She said that it's best for the child to have both a mother and a father, and she's making us raise her kid.
You got a husband and a child in just the past few days, and that's astonishing.
It's not astonishing at all. I tried asking my parents and my friends for help, but they all cut ties with me. Everything is just horrible.
I mean, after watching the whole mess as a consequence of stealing someone's fiancé, I'm not surprised that they all cut ties with you.
Hey, Julia, didn't you want a child? I'm sure you won't get bored while you're hospitalized.
Huh?
Also, you'd have to be inside the bed almost the entire time you're at the hospital, right? I heard it's easy to lose muscles, but if you're playing around with a little kid, I'm sure you can consider that a nice exercise.
What exactly do you think kids are for? They're not toys, you know. Not to mention, you're trying to make me take care of the kid. Just how twisted are you?
But then, I can't suddenly raise the kid out of nowhere.
Stop whining about it. If you're going to keep bothering me about it, I might as well run over you with the truck too.
Hold on. Why are you suddenly saying something scary?
I'm sorry, but I'm somewhat serious.
What?
Now, do not ever text me again. The two of you will figure things out from now on as a married couple, and that's exactly why you went out of your way to steal your best friend's wedding. As for Amy and Tristan, after that, if they were to abandon the kid, they felt that the others will further lose trust in them, so they had no choice but to raise the kid. Even then, everyone is still giving them a side-eye. I don't think they'll finally be trusted by others for a while, but since the kid is innocent, I hope the two of them try their best to raise the kid until he becomes independent. By the way, I've been treated fully for the injury and I've been trying my best through rehab. I have the settlement along with the compensation I claimed from Tristan and Amy, so I'm thankful that I can focus on getting better. I'm going to find a new boyfriend as soon as I get to walk again.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.